Sorry about that. Alright. Let's continue this fight. Jumps. Don't jump. Sneak attack. He dabs marinara sauce behind his ear. Okay. It's starting to get a bit more difficult now. Realizes he doesn't have ears. And a bone attack. Crap. Still that time. Okay, almost done with this section. Soon he'll unleash the dog. Ow. Monster candy. Special attack is a dog. Skateboard bone. Have no idea how to escape this. Hey, there we go. So difficult to dodge this one. Well, it's clear you can't defeat me. Yeah, I can see you shaking in your boots. Therefore I, the great Papyrus, elect to grant you pity. I will spare you, human. Now's your chance to accept my mercy. Yeah, okay, I'll spare him. No! I can't even stop someone as weak as you. Undyne's going to be disappointed in me. I'll never join the Royal Guard, and my friend quantity will remain stagnant. Let's be friends, or what? I'm going to say that we should be friends. Really? You want to be friends? With me? Well then, I guess I can make an allowance for you. Wowie, we haven't even had our first date, and I've already managed to hit the friend zone. Who knew that all I needed to make pals was to give people awful puzzles and then fight them? You taught me a lot, human. I hereby grant you permission to pass through. And I'll give you directions to the surface. Continue forward until you reach the end of the cavern. Then, when you reach the capital, cross the barrier. That's the magical seal trapping us all underground. Anything can enter through it, but nothing can exit. Except someone with a powerful soul. Like you. That's why the king wants to acquire a human. He wants to open the barrier with soul power. Then us monsters can return to the surface. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. To reach the exit, you will have to pass through the king's castle. The king of all monsters, he is. Well, he's a big fuzzy pushover. Everybody loves that guy. I am certain if you just say, "Excuse me, Mr. Dreamer, can I please go home?" he'll guide you right to the barrier himself. Anyway, that's enough talking. I'll be at home being a cool friend. Feel free to come by and have that date. Yeah, I think I'll go back to them. Go see how this date will go. Should probably save first. Let's see. No, I can do that. So you came back to have a date with me. You must be really serious about this. I'll have to take you someplace special. A place I like to spend a lot of time. The library? No. Are you just... Yep. My house. Why don't we just go in the door? This is my brother's pet rock. He always forgets to feed it. As usual, I have to take responsibility. The rock is covered in sprinkles. It's a dirty sock with a series of notes on it. Sans, please pick up your sock. Okay. Don't put it back down. Move it. Okay. You moved it 2 inches. Move it to your room. Okay. And don't bring it back. Okay. It's still here. Can you just say not to bring it back to my room? Forget it. My brother always goes out to eat, but recently he tried baking something. It was like a quiche, but filled with a sugary non-egg substance. How absurd. That's the trash can. Feel free to visit at any time. Aha! Interested in my food museum? Please, peruse my culinary art show. Half the fridge is filled with containers all labeled spaghetti. The other half contains nothing but an empty bag of chips. Impressed? I increased the height of my sink. Now I can fit more bones under it. Take a look-see. What? Catch that meddling canine! Curses. Sans, stop plaguing my life with incidental music. Welcome to Scenic My House. Enjoy and take your time. Oh, it's my favorite game show. It says stay tuned for a new program, MTT. What? It's usually better than this. This is just a bad episode. Don't judge me. Oops. You touch the couch. It makes a jingling sound. You find a bunch of loose coins inside the couch. You got 20 G. It's a joke book. Take a look inside? Sure. Inside the joke book was a quantum physics book. You look inside. Inside the quantum physics book was another joke book. You look inside. There's another quantum physics book. You decide to stop. Welcome to Scenic My House. Enjoy and take your time. A classic image. It always reminds me of what's important in life. Bones? The door is locked. Is your room on fire, Sans? That's my room. If you've finished looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date. Yeah, sure. Hey, those are all the attacks I used on you. Great memories, huh? Seems like it was only yesterday, even though it was basically just happened. That's my bed. If I ever get to the surface, I'd like to drive down a long highway. Wind in my hair, sun on my skin. Of course, that's just a dream. So instead, I cruise while I snooze. You have like a 5-year-old's bed. Ah, yes, action figures. A great reference for theoretical battle scenarios. How do I have so many? Well, let's just say they're from a chubby, smiling man who loves to surprise people. Yeah, that's right, Santa. You're like 5, Papyrus. Isn't that flag neato? Undyne found it at the bay. I think it's from the human world. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would a human flag have a cool skeleton on it? Well, I have a theory. I think humans must have descended from skeletons. No. That book's one of my favorites. Advanced Puzzle Construction for Critical Minds. Next book's another one of my favorites. Peekaboo with Fluffy Bunny. The ending always gets me. Let me guess, there's a Fluffy Bunny. There are no skeletons inside my closet. Except me, sometimes. Sure, I'll look in the closet. Clothes are hung up neatly inside. The internet. I'm quite popular there. I'm just a dozen away from a double-digit follower count. Of course, fame has a steep price. A jealous troll has besieged my online persona, always sending me bad puns in a goofy font. The computer's internet browser is open to his social media site. So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start the date? Sure, we'll start. Okay, dating, start. Here we are, on our date. I've actually never done this before. But don't worry, you can't spell prepared without several letters from my name. I snagged an official dating rulebook from the library. We're ready to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1. Press the C key on your keyboard for dating HUD. Jeez. Wowie, I feel so informed. I think we're ready for step 2. Step 2. Ask them on a date. Ahem. Human, I, the Great Papyrus, will go on a date with you. Sure. Really? Wowie! I guess that means it's time for part 3. Step 3. Put on nice clothes to show you care. Wait a second. Wearing clothing? That ribbon in your hair. You're wearing clothing right now! Not only that, earlier today you were also wearing clothing. No! Could it be? You've wanted to date me from the very beginning. Sure. No! You planned it all! You're way better at dating than I am. No! No! Your dating power! Nyeh. Nyeh. Don't think you've bested me yet. I, the Great Papyrus, have never been beaten at dating, and I never will. I can easily keep up with you. You see, I, too, can wear clothing. In fact, I always wear my special clothes underneath my regular clothes, just in case somebody happens to ask me on a date. Behold! Yeah, what do you think of my secret style? I love it. No! A genuine compliment! However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit. Therefore, what you just said is invalid. This date won't escalate any further, unless you find my secret. But that won't happen. Human souls are stronger than monster souls. But soles of our shoes, on the other hand, are about the same. There's no secret to my legs, just hard work and perseverance. Holding my hand so I'll tell you the answer? No, I must resist. I see. You like caressing my biceps with a floating heart. But who doesn't? My hat? My hat! My hat! Well then, you found my secret. I suppose I have no choice. It's a present. Present just for you. Do you know what this is? Spaghetti! That's what you're thinking, isn't it? Right. But oh so wrong. This ain't any plain old pasta. This is an artisan's work. Silken spaghetti, finely aged in an oaken cask. Then cooked by me, Master Chef Papyrus. Human, it's time to end this. There's no way this can go for any further. Take a small bite. Your face reflexively scrunches up. The taste is indescribable. What a passionate expression. You must really love my cooking. And by extension, me. Maybe even more than I do. Ah! Ah! No! Human, it's clear now. You're madly in love with me. Everything you do, everything you say, it's all been for my sake. Human, I want you to be happy too. It's time for me to express my feelings. It's time that I told you, Papyrus. Boy, is it hot in here or is it just me? Oh, shoot. Human, I'm sorry. I don't like you the way that you like me. Romantically, I mean. I tried very hard to. I thought that because you flirted with me that I was supposed to go on a date with you. Then, on the date, feelings would blossom forth. I would be able to match your passion for me. But alas, I, the great Papyrus, have failed. I feel just the same as before. And instead, by dating you, I've only drawn you deeper into your intense love for me. A dark prison of passion with no escape. How could I have done this to my dear friend? Now, wait, that's wrong. I can't fail at anything. Human, I'll help you through these trying times. I'll keep being your cool friend, and act like this all never happened. After all, you are very great. It would be tragic to lose your friendship. So please, don't cry because I won't kiss you. Because I don't even have lips. And hey, someday you'll find someone as great as me. Well, no, that's not true. But I'll help you settle for second best. Oh, and if you ever need to reach me, here's my phone number. You can call me anytime. Platonically. Well, gotta go. Yeah, that was a great date. Okay, time to leave Snowden. With mysterious ice. But still, I don't know why it's there. Lots of waterfalls. Yo, are you sneaking out to see her too? Awesome, she's the coolest, right? I want to be just like her when I grow up. Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here. All that gives my life validation to explain the echo thing. No one can know. Never trust the flower. That's one of the constants of this world. What do you say? This is an echo flower. It repeats the last thing it heard, over and over. The sound of rushing water fills you with determination.
What? Haven't you seen a guy with 2 jobs before? Fortunately, 2 jobs means twice as many legally required breaks. I'm going to Grillby's, wanna come?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you insist, I'll pry myself away from my work. Over here, I know a shortcut.
Isn't it to the left?
Fast shortcut, huh? Hey, everyone.
Hey, Sans. Hi, Sans. Greetings, Sans. Hiya, Sansy. Hey,
Hey Sans, weren't you just here for breakfast a few moments ago? Nah, I haven't had breakfast in at least half an hour. You must be thinking of brunch. Here, get comfy. Whoops. Watch where you sit down. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? I'll take a burger. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Grillby, we'll have a double order of burg. So, what do you think of my brother? Cool? Of course he's cool. He'd be cool too if he wore that outfit every day. He'd only take that thing off if he absolutely had to. Oh well. At least he washes it. And by that I mean he wears it in the shower. Here comes the grub. Want some ketchup? Sure. Bon appetit. You tip the ketchup. The cap falls off and all the ketchup in the bottle pours onto your food. Whoops. Forget about it. You can have mine. I'm not hungry anyway. Anyway, cool or not, you have to agree Papyrus tries really hard. Like how he keeps trying to be part of the Royal Guard. One day, he went to the house of the head of the Royal Guard and begged her to let him be in it. Of course, she shut the door on him because it was midnight. But the next day, she woke up and saw him still waiting there. Seeing his dedication, she decided to give him warrior training. It's, still a work in progress. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a talking flower? Yes. So you know all about it. The echo flower. They're all over the marsh. Some say something to them and they'll repeat it over and over. What about it? Well, Papyrus told me something interesting the other day. Sometimes, when no one else is around, a flower appears and whispers things to him. Flattery, advice, encouragement, predictions. Weird, huh? Someone must be using an echo flower to play a trick on him. Keep an eye out, okay? Thanks. Flowey? Oh, that was a long break. I can't believe I let you pull me away from work for that long. Oh, by the way, I'm flat broke. Can you foot the bill? It's just 10,000 G. Just kidding. Grillby, put it on my tab. By the way, I was going to say something, but I forgot. Good job. Grillby said that your food is probably cold by now. Okay, let's walk all the way over back to where Sans is sitting. A very decorated house. Okay. Long walk over. See the waterfalls again. There we go. No Russian waterfalls with dark decoration. Alright, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.